Hi everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's Thursday the 4th of January 2024 and it's time for our first Hyperia construction update of the new year. And I've got to say, it is really exciting to finally say we're going to be riding the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster this year. How exciting! And you know what, we cannot wait to continue bringing you more updates here on Theme Park Worldwide. Starting off with our update that we filmed earlier on today, and yeah, the construction teams are back on site now after a well-earned break over the festive period. And yeah, as you can see, since we were last at the site, which was on the 11th of December, a lot of work has taken place. The support structure that you can see there on the left-hand side was partially constructed last time we were down there at Thorpe Park, but that got finished off just before Christmas, and those sections of track actually went into place there on the left-hand side too. And yeah, the next couple of minutes, really going to focus on these, giving you some different angles of how they look, and of course zooming in on those as well. Now the track that you can see here are part of two large drawn out inversions that are going to be featured on Hyperia, and these are going to be massive. To be honest, even in the video you don't get the scale of this support structure here and these inversions, and have not yet reached their maximum height, as you're going to see from these different shots. They're still going to go quite a way up before they connect over onto the other support structure. But yeah, this was finished just before the festive period, and I've been looking forward to getting back down there and seeing this. We thought we'd wait until there was more activity happening again after Christmas before we go down and take a look. But yeah, these are fascinating. And when you look at the support structure as well, very complex down the left-hand side. Now, they've actually been working on this the past couple of days, which is another support tower. This is actually for the other side of them two huge drawn-out inversions that are going to feature on the ride. And yeah, you can see they've been working on that this morning, I believe, and yesterday, and yeah, you can see that starting to come together now, and eventually the track will kind of loop over and connect over onto that side. Now, worth pointing out, there's also another couple of big support structures to go in to actually help keep all of that secure up on that top section as well. But yeah, I was blown away just with the scale and complexity of this. If you remember in the previous update, they were really struggling to actually put one of these pieces in, so it was great that they finally got that in, and also towering above that section there too. Now, of course, it is being built by Mack Rides. They are a brilliant company from Germany. They've built some of the best coasters anywhere in the world, and just the design of what they've done here is beautiful to see. It really is. I mean, that support structure is a work of art in itself, and it's going to be great how we're going to get to be close up to that as part of the queue line and viewing area for Hyperia. And yeah, just showing you these different angles. You also get a great idea on the head choppers that you're going to get coming out of these inversions. I mean, it's going to be insane because the supports are so close to the track. Of course, it's going to be safe with the clearance, but that's going to really add to the thrill of riding this coaster, because you're just going to feel like you're going to hit your arms on the supports. Of course, you're not. There's going to be plenty of room. It's been designed with that in mind. However, it's also been designed to offer maximum thrills. And yeah, that's going to be great with the head chopper elements. You can see here another bottom part of the support has now gone into place, the gold section there, and yeah, that of course is going to tower up, I'd imagine, in the next few days to complete these two inversions. And yeah, you can see there was a lot of activity taking place down on the construction site today, 4th of January 2024. I can't believe we're in the new year already. Yeah, moving supports around. It looked like they were just kind of ordering these to get them all ready for which ones are going up. And yeah, as we were leaving the site, it seems like the white support that's at the back there was the next one to go into place. Now, obviously, the gold track, or brown as it more looks here on a gloomy day in Staines, that brown track, the gold supports there of the lower sections, and then of course you've got the white track and supports that are for the higher up areas on the UK's tallest roller coaster. Continuing on then with the more updates across the site, you can see there some more track waiting to go in place. I'd imagine there are a couple of the sections for them two large drawn out inversions. You got the station building just over there, not really looking too different, and also the tracking supports that have been in place for quite a while now. That'll be the first section before you make your way up the lift hill. And yeah, it's believed the lift hill and the first drop will be the last things to be built, you know, all because of access on the site. You can see in the background there there. They've actually demolished the old, what was a back of house building for quite some time, but a new building is going in there, and that will be the Hyperia shop. You've got the maintenance building here on the left that looks really well finished off there now, and of course a look at the back of the station building there as well. You're going to exit on the left hand side of the station, and then of course you're returning back in there on the right hand side there in terms of the track layout. You've also got some steps there as well that are leading from the station building. And yeah, the other steps that are on this side, probably for maintenance or a fire exit just there. Yeah, because the entrance and exit for, of course, walking up there will be on the other side. As I mentioned, it is being manufactured by Mack Rides. You've got the crate just there with more deliveries, and it seems like a lot of work happening on the station building itself now, just to get that, enclosed, and just in case we have any really cold weather again soon. All the electricity works and all that can be done inside of there. In terms of the station, though, I'm looking forward to seeing what details there is on there. At the moment, it's looking quite bland. Obviously, they have started to put some more kind of metal framework on the front. I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot more heavy theming going on to the station, but I guess we're going to find out. Here's a few more angles looking at the support structure that's going into place for the other side of them two large inversions. And a zoom in down there to the bottom as well. I believe that's going to be the bottom of the first drop. And yeah, just a few more shots here showing the awesome transitions towards the latter part of the layout. This track's been in for quite some time now, but I just thought I'm going to have to show you that angle again because it's fantastic to see. You can see another look at that huge towering support looking out over the Hyperia site, and yeah, you can really get a nice overview now for the scale and size of this coaster. We're really looking forward to it. Of course, having a ride like this being built in the UK is always going to be really exciting, but just seeing it go up and the fact that, really, I'd say 2/3 of it are now installed, maybe even more than that. Could be maybe even like 70-75% installed, is really exciting to see. And yeah, really, it's the lift hill and the drop that are going to be the final parts to see going into place. Still nothing yet on an official opening date. I'm still expecting this to be late April, early May, more than likely May. However, this is just things that we're hearing and based on the progress they're making, comparing that to other projects. I don't think this is going to be ready for the start of the season in March. I'd be very, very surprised if it is. But still, they are working really hard there, battling through the horrible flooding that we've been having recently as well. I know the site has been flooded in the past, but it didn't look like it was too bad down there today, which was good to see. But yeah, you can get a really good idea now, can't you, on the kind of scale of how much room this is taking up. And Saw is looking really small there just behind it as well. But that's all your latest updates from Hyperia at Thorpe Park. It's brilliant to watch this project come together. I hope you're enjoying all of our updates, and yeah, stay tuned for more coming up. We'll be back again towards the end of January, and I'd imagine by the time we're back from our trip out to the UAE, there'll be even more to see down at the Hyperia construction site. But thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next video.